Raptors look to take charge at the Air Canada Centre here in downtown Toronto. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. And breaking down the game, let's take a look here at Rudy Gay.
Here's what I'll say about him. Most guys, when they're on fire, they hate getting to the end of a quarter because maybe they sit down, take a rest, and they lose their groove. Not him. I mean, he seems to stay hot no matter how long of a break he has to take.
In addition, Steve, we know he views himself as the leader of the team. I mean, the one responsible not just for his own performance, but for the team as a whole. So when they're struggling, it weighs on him heavily.
Well, it was the Toronto Raptors winning their last game against the Pacers in Indiana.
And you know what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it, had them on their hands the whole time.
So the Utah Jazz.
Hey, what's going on everybody? Scott here at 4K Gaming. Thanks very much for joining us. Once again, we're playing NBA 2k14, my career. And it's Utah versus Toronto. Last game we did quite well against the Bulls until the last quarter, and then got well and truly spanked. And there's a good start to the way goaltending in the first touch of the ball. I suppose things can only get better, but that's not necessarily true.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as it could be. At home, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really look tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but something was amiss because they had no energy.
And the first one drops.
Trey Burke, the National College Player of the Year at Michigan last season. He led the Wolverines in points, assists, steals, and blocks even. And, of course, led them all the way to the NCAA championship game. He's basically a winner. That's what he is.
Now, here is Lowry, coming off a solid outing against Indiana. Hansbrough, the pass to Ross. 6 on the shot clock. Hansbrough dishes to Gay. Shoots. Offline from the top of the key. And Burke declaring for the draft Clark after his sophomore season in Michigan.
Yeah, he was driven to be an outstanding player coming out of high school. A little under the radar as a high school player, but had a laser focus on developing and maximizing his ability. Spent 5 to 6 hours a day in the gym over the summers, and you've seen the fruit of that work.
Here is Hansbrough after the made shot from Rush. Lowry drives in. Pass to Hansbrough. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it. And look to finish the play right there.
Hayward can't hit.
Boy, that's a frustrating one there. Easy look at the hoop.
Ross kicks to Love. Dishes to Hansbrough. Back to Lowry. Passes it to Ross. Raptors need to get a shot up. The shot by Lowry, no good. Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Launches a 3. The offensive rebound. Here's the machine.
Second foul of the first quarter. They're probably going to have to sit him down here to try to avoid number 3. Boy, what a great job making.
So the only thing I did between these two games is spend some points, development points, on my free throws because they are atrocious. And now is the time. We'll see if any of that has paid off. No, it hasn't.
You know, you look at the flex offense that Utah utilizes, and it requires that players, one, be versatile and multi-skilled, but also that they have good basketball IQs. You need to be able to screen and read defenses effectively. And that's not easy, but it's certainly a good way to play if you've got the right people.
For Utah, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. He dishes it to Burke. Gay with the block, and he's able to get it back. And stolen by Gay. They push it up 4 on 3. Right wing. Outside Lowry. Kicks to Hansbrough. Now here is Lowry, defended by Hayward. Here's the machine, and he banks in the layup. The machine's got his second bucket of the game to go. And Clark, back to that flex offense you were talking about. Some players come into the league with the bad habit of standing around when they don't have the ball. Steve, that's not going to cut it in the flex.
No, it keeps you moving. It keeps the ball going. A lot of screening and cutting. It's a great offense, and it's difficult to cover. But I like what you said. It teaches the young players how to play as well. He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
For Utah, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to listen in on what Tyrone Corbin was going over with his team. If what I heard holds true, I'd say their pick and roll is going to be their primary offensive weapon. He made sure that his guys knew that should be the play they run until the defense shows they can stop it. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. The Jazz making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
To the middle. Lucas with it. He kicks to Rush. And here's Lucas. Lets it fly. Cams the shot with nobody near him. Lucas has got his first bucket of the night. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Augustine. Feeds DeNova. Rush grabs the miss.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
Now here's Lucas. Rush the pass to Lucas. From outside, off the mark.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Dennis Cantor's checked in for Utah. Williams comes in for Brandon Rush.
Back on the bench.
1:58 left in the first quarter.
Up by 3 in the first quarter. And back in for the second.
Here is Day. The drive by Gay. That's good. Gay's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Raptors.
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. He put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
They've got Lowry. Austin Day is out there with Gray. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Augustine in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And he gets the bucket.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
Raptors trail by 3. Lowry gets a screen from Day. Lowry drives in. Misses from close range.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Here's the machine. They set the pick. Burke kicks to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Hayward with the ball. Now guarded by Augustine. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Here is Day. Outside for Lowry. The dish to Gray. No good. Excellent D from Gobert.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Here's the machine. And there's the pass to Gobert. Here's the machine. He's guarded by Gray. Here's Burke. Off target from outside. Raptors trail by 5. The drive by Gay. Another shot blocked, and they're able to recover. Lowry kicks to Gray, and another shot, and he sinks the layup. Gray's got his second bucket tonight.
Sharp pass to give his teammate the high percentage shot in close.
Burke the pass to the machine. Here's Rush, guarded by Augustine. Rush dishes to Hayward. No good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season. And Augustine kicks to Lowry. Now Augustine, he feeds it to Day. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. For three. Utah with the rebound.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But, yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
And the Raptors call time here. Well, even though Terrence Ross didn't get the most points.
Well, back on the bench, but so far this has definitely been probably my best game. And we're at half time and we're up by 11 points, I think that was, which is a good lead to have. Although we have been capable of throwing away leads like that in the last quarter, so let's see how we get on.
Drives in. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
Rudy Gay
we managed to throw the lead away.
With star potential, guys. He's got size, skill, elite athleticism. He's in his 8th season now, and he's looking to put it all together and make his first All-Star team.
He hits the second from the line. And for Rudy Gay, a score, a terrific rebound. He can do it all.
I think for him, it's the little things that will put him over the top. Just better shot selection, you know, better focus defensively, but there's no doubt about it. He's one of the most talented players in the NBA, and that's why Toronto made the trade for him last year.
So on the floor for Utah, the machine in its center. Hayward out there with Gobert, and it's Rush, and it's Burke in at the one. Here's Burke after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Here's Rush. He's got 8 to the inside. And there's the feed to Hayward. 4 on the shot clock. Banked in off the glass. Now here is Lowry. Pass to Johnson. Outside for Lowry. Six to shoot. Right through the D for the layup. Lowry's got 8 points in the quarter.
I give him credit. He didn't have much confidence going in the first half, but he's picking up the pace here.
Pass to the machine. Over to the wing. Burke kicks to Rush. That's good. Rush has got 10. Raptors have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Lowry with the ball, now guarded by Burke. Lowry passes to Ross. That's good. Ross has got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
The road back hasn't been an easy one, but they've managed to climb all the way out of the hole and tie this game.
I have to say, pretty remarkable, Steve. At one point, I thought they were done. Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Now here is Lowry. He's guarded closely. Ross dishes to Johnson. Baseline jumper. Rebounded by Hayward.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot. Well, no team likes to have their first-round pick belong to another team. It gets worse when you're a lottery team yourself and you're trying to build your talent base up. But the Raptors' number 12 pick in this summer's draft went to one of the elite teams in Oklahoma City.
Johnson gets the bucket. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Over to the wing. The machine passes to Burke. Toronto grabs the miss. Day's got his 4th rebound in this one. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Ross kicks to Lowry. Here is Ross, defended by Hayward. Lowry drives in. Here's Johnson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, Clark, as you said, the Thunder got the Raptors' first selection this last year. Only the way...
Well, back on the bench and we're down again. We might have thrown it away.
Hayward passes to the machine, and he gets the bucket.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. I mean, this is the time to attack on the interior and generate those easy opportunities.
Amir Johnson at the 4 with Valanciunas at the pivot. Rudy Gay is out there with Lowry, and it's Hansbrough in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And that one's good by Gay.
You know, everybody seems to be sleepwalking out there on defense, and it's been that way, guys, ever since they came out of the halftime locker room.
Passes it to the machine. There's a screen. Rush dishes to Favors. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Burke. Good on the 13-footer. Burke's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Lowry with the ball. Dishes to Gay. Here's the 3. Another miss by Gay. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Hayward kicks to Burke. Feeds it to Hayward. And here is Burke. To tie it up. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, he's really a do-it-all point guard offensively. He can shoot from the outside, penetrate, makes good decisions, whether on the drive and kick or in the pick.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. Clark, it was
Well, we've lost again.
To the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coaches.
Yes, guys, I'm here with Kyle Lowry. And Kyle,
Not good.
following this win here tonight,
Not good. We look like we're in most of these games and then throw it away in the last few minutes every time. But we earned some reasonable points, which is something that doesn't usually happen, and certainly my best game by far. Anyway, thanks very much for joining us. Please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and follow us on Twitter at 4k.